Very interesting. Uh, so, what do you think the education industry spends on marketing, in your view, in India? What could be the size of the marketing pie?
So the for a lot of spends are happening specifically for digital for on digital to source the students, especially for online programs. Online is very heavy. So and that way, I must say that these new age companies which were there, or the EdTech platforms which came on, the EdTech platforms really brought about a revolution, and they paved and they showed the traditional universities which existed for 4 decades, 5 decades, how important it is for them also to educate the people and inform them about the different programs that they offer. Today, there are brands which are spending 50, 75, even 100 crore plus. If I take a university as a whole, there are brands who are having budgets which are probably not same as FMCG or a banking or finance, but maybe I can compare it with auto. I can assure you that the industry is really close to when it comes to spends of what are done by or players in the auto sector, which are done by the players in the education sector. So that's something which is definitely happening. The spends are really good. We knew a couple of years back one of the edtech companies, when they had taken on new agencies, their annual budget was up almost 100 crores.
Okay.
So spends are definitely there, and because the way the media is fragmenting, that's become one of the biggest challenges. Earlier, you could go on to Google, you could go on to Facebook, or rather Meta now, and that's about it. But today there is so much of fragmentation which is happening every day. Some new platform or the other which is coming every day. There are new touch points which are coming in. There are new technologies which are happening. Programmatic advertising, which is now actually getting a very big chunk, which education usually used to shun away from. Education has now started looking at programmatic buying also very, very seriously. That is also giving them registrations, that is also giving them quality students for sure. So that respect, I can assure you that the brand spends, and the spends will only increase as we go ahead, because competition is going to increase. We've already seen, I think 2 days back, the Chief Minister, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, announcing that there'll be 5 foreign universities which are likely to set up campuses at Navi Mumbai. So the competition is only going to go up. As they say, the pie of the students is not going to increase too much. But so competition is going to go up, spends are going to go. And the biggest thing is the AI is really revolutionizing the way the entire world is looking at everything. But specifically advertising, it is really affecting really hard. All the players in the education sector have seen their cost per lead, cost per registrations all go up, because there are not many clicks which are coming in. Earlier, you ran an ad because there were so many clicks which were happening. There was not so much of competition, everybody was there. But with Gemini coming in, we have seen Gemini, there is actually a zero click thing, which is now the truth and the norm. So can't do much on that, you have to live with it. And the audience is also becoming smarter by the day. Also, we have to realize that the parents 10 years back were not so digitally savvy, but today even the parents who are coming in are extremely digitally savvy. They have grown with digital. So those who are now typically in the bracket of say 40 to 45 and have a kid in 10th standard, 12th standard, they are extremely digitally savvy. They know how things are, and they have also AI has also been a part of their life for quite some time.